I'm Baratunde Thurston. Welcome to the final episode of Clarify. We made it, y'all. We still have a country. Now, we've been trying to keep you informed during one of the most contentious elections in U.S. history. And throughout the season, we spoke to talented musicians about their takes on different policy issues. Artists like Santigold, who shared her thoughts on gender equality.
It's so rare that I see a woman in the studio as a producer. Almost never. Like, even if as an engineer, I'm like excited.
Talib Kweli on guns.
I'm anti-violent and I'm anti-gun. I don't own a gun. I don't live a life that requires me to have a gun. I can't say that that's for everybody. I can't speak on everybody's situation.
Vic Mensa on policing.
Chicago police would pull up to us if there was a call about a robbery or some disturbance. They'll pull up, no questions asked, on a group of 15-year-old kids with all their guns out and put everybody on the ground.
Prophets of rage who raged about income inequality.
Half of the earth doesn't have as much wealth as the richest 62 people. It's outrageous. I mean, over the course of the last few decades, all of the benefits of globalization have been reaped by the tiniest 0.00%.
Bethany, Cosentino, and I discussed healthcare.
One of the biggest things that's at stake is people going to the lengths of having procedures done unsafely, having procedures done illegally. A place like Planned Parenthood is really there to offer preventative services.
Diplo talked student debt.
It is kind of taboo, you don't speak about it, but I know everybody I know that's gone to college has had to borrow money to do it. It's just so much of a burden on your family's life to pay $200,000, $300,000 for university.
La Santa Cecilia on immigration.
We really believe that no human is illegal in the sense of whether or not they're immigrating somewhere. Our economy goes into these countries, exploits the cheap labor, and leaves these towns dry.
And Esperanza Spalding shared her thoughts on climate change.
You have to take care of your body. If you want to live well, it's the same with our planet. That is our body, you know? It's an extension of our life.
So, a lot of artists and a lot of thoughts on this election. They all had plenty more to say that we didn't get to show until now. Here's a look at some never-before-seen footage. First, I asked all the musicians we interviewed about the issues they were most passionate about.
Man, education, I think, is a huge one. You know, I think people were really excited about Bernie Sanders because he was talking about, you know, making that path towards education free and accessible to everybody. And it's like, that's the thing. It's like, that's the key, you know what I mean? And like, instilling a true sense of self-esteem in somebody so that, you know, they don't have to go a path that may be negative for them and stuff like that, you know? So, man, education definitely, you know. If someone's speaking that language, I'll be down with them, you know?
Yeah, man. The entire immigration reform, all of the stuff that's happening with police. I'm the kind of person where I just am constantly, like, when I see racism or sexism or any of these things happening, I'm just like, what is wrong with you? Like, why can't you just allow someone to live their life, be who they are? They're not harming you by existing. So why are you blatantly just hating this person because of the color of their skin or because of who they love or because of what genitalia they have? You know, it's just like, these things don't make sense to me.
What I'm particularly concerned about is the ongoing detention of people at Guantanamo Bay, because that's an example of something operating outside of the US judicial system, and it's very convenient if administration finds a group of people that they want to detain but don't want to be held accountable to dealing with them justly, they get sent to Guantanamo. And the implications of how we're villainizing people based on their religion or their appearance, it goes against the ideals that I believe in, that we have the capacity for as the American people based on our Constitution.